I felt really grateful that Alma approached it in the same way as she would approach a film, both visually and storytelling wise.
I saw you once, Maddie Schwartz. Before any of this began, I saw you. Alive. I was Cleo Johnson, but in my death, I became the lady in the lake.
My name is Ruben Peralta from Cocaleca.net. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Alma. Hi, Moses. How special, because this is the first time for Alma and Natalie creating for TV. And Moses being on TV before. What is the biggest difference on creating something for a TV or streaming service than creating something for a feature film? It is because you have more time to develop a character, or as a creator, you have more freedom in the time of narrative.
You're completely right that you have the luxury of time to explore character, to explore story, and that the stamina required just logistically is much more. But I felt really grateful that Alma approached it in the same way as she would approach a film, both visually and storytelling wise, that she was completely focused on character, completely focused on image, had, this very cinematic vision. It was kind of approaching it as a 7-hour film. And that was really extraordinary. It was, Alma made it inspiring every day, creative every day, and like searching for the marvelous every day.
Promised myself that I won't cry today, so because I keep crying every Q&A. It's ridiculous. Moses, you go ahead.
I don't know if I can give an answer to this. I'm so sorry.
It has to be your approach as an actress. It is different for a movie than a TV show.
Well, I feel like I'm just gonna echo Natalie in part. It's nice to have the time to get into the minutia of a character and the ins and outs, and the day-to-day, if you will. You have time to really build out what it is you have at hand. And so I think that's the thing that I'm grateful for, with Cleo in particular, is that I'm able to really take the time to flesh out everything that Alma has written so beautifully.
I would just say there's a lot more kind of fighting for to do, like I think that I, again, come from a place that isn't that experienced in any genre, really. I kind of hop around and I do things, and I did music videos, commercials, documentaries. I did one feature, but I don't really have like a long breadth of work in any of them, other than more like than actually working with music a lot and visuals, which I've done over the years. So for me, one of the reasons I wanted to do this was kind of to battle the monster of plot, which I've always seen as like a threat to character work and to the nuance and the beauty and the poetry of other things that I managed to do. And, I think like coming from, again, even when I did documentaries, I infused them with dance sequences and things like that. And the idea was here to fight for a lot of those things that I feel are in my toolbox as a storyteller. And I was thankful every day that, Natalie and Moses are not giving up on me and are kind of continuing the exploration with me, and discovered that how lucky I am to have just artists, on this project that are not afraid to just explore anything, really. So it was incredible to have them and the whole cast be willing to kind of go there to places that maybe you wouldn't necessarily go in a murder, tension, mystery kind of tonally thing. And that's it, just a lot of like relentlessness, I would say, is the difference, and a lot longer.
It was really exciting to have Alma lead us through this historical approach to Baltimore, because I think her documentarian background really was so comprehensive in her research, and she really brought so many things she discovered into the show, like the people who have horses within the city, who, you know, she got the real people in the show. And I think that the Baltimore community brought so much character to the series, and it's like, I feel it's so lucky. The people, I mean, we just got to celebrate this past weekend with many of the cast and crew from Baltimore, and you really feel that the show has it's all of that love and truth and soul because of the people from the community that were part of it.
No, it's really beautiful. Being from Baltimore, Baltimore is a really beautiful place that I feel like only gets, I mean, not only, but mostly gets like a lot of negative connotation. When I meet people, it is always like, is it really like that? Is it really like that? You know, I grew up hearing all the lore of the way the city used to be, and, you know, how people came from far and wide to experience this place. And Alma did a great job of making Baltimore a character in the show as well. And it was so beautiful for me, and I think it's going to be beautiful for a lot of people to see Baltimore under those kind of lights on Friday.
Thank you.
Dreams push you down till you drown.
To dream the impossible dream, to bear
You wanted to tell everyone's story,
with unbearable sorrow,
but your own.
to reach
Every time someone turns up dead in that lake, it does seem to lead to you.